Okay, week 2 of the 27-28 season. We kicked the Falcons' ass to start the season. It was a good game to watch. I gotta admit, this new mod that I'm trying out or using is pretty damn good. Overall, CPU versus CPU gameplay mod, literally tweaking to how the slow sim goes. Um, we did pretty damn well with on our offense, on defense. I mean, and not to mention it's not just the results our players had. It's just the way I think it played out. Defense wasn't like slow to react. Um, Stats are great, but I just think it was a little bit more realistic. If I see after a couple games that we're not getting enough plays, and I'll change the quarter lengths, which I had tuned back a little bit at the end of last season because it's just there was just points galore at times, yards galore. Our defense looked horrible because when you slow sim, you get different results than the fast sim that the rest of the league's doing. But I don't. If 26 is anything like Madden 25, then there's nothing. The sliders that I could change here don't affect the rest of the league in their fast sim. I don't know if that's the case still, but maybe one of these days I'll check it out. But I'll tell you. So here are the disappointments. All right, Arian Brown got injured for 68 weeks. That happened in the preseason. And then our first season, we lost the right side of our offensive line for the year. Robert Hunt, Caden Green. Not the end of the world because we had a second year guard that was challenging Robert Hunt for the starting position to begin with, at least as far as overall ratings go. Don't I mean this is Robert Hunt's last year with us. Well, he is under contract next year too, but it makes it easier to cut ties if we or at least be a backup, a serviceable backup if we need him. Probably not going to get anything in the trade market because he's degraded overall wise. Keaton Green, wanted to see him out there, wanted to see him start progressing as our starting right tackle, but we drafted Jordan Seaton in the first round this past draft, rookie. Um, but here's what happened: the left side of our offensive, so right side completely injured. Left side, the Rasheed Walker, left tackle, gave up 2 sacks. I benched him for Jordan Seaton. At that time, Icky also had given up 2 sacks, but we just traded D-Lou because he was back up to Icky. Icky didn't look that bad in the preseason. And then Caden Green gets injured. So I put Rasheed Walker in at right tackle. So now we only have 2 tackles on the roster. We could move in a pinch, like put Cade Mays in at center and move or I think it's Jacob Slaughter, our starting center, who's more of a pass blocker, over to tackle one of the tackle positions if need be. But I gotta say, even with the injuries, my biggest disappointment and what concerns me this year is Icky, who I benched at the end of the game after he gave up a total of 4 freaking sacks. So to me, that's a disappointment because any losing Caden Green, all right, we're ready. Let's reload. Losing Hunt, oh dude, we're better. We're better set up. I don't know if we're better off, but we might even be better off. And then I benched Dickey. Fortunately, I kind of drafted a guard who's a hidden dev late in the draft. I think I was targeting someone else, and then it didn't fall to us. Decided to take a guard, and he came in for Icky and didn't give up any sacks. So that's to me the biggest disappointment of the first game was Icky, who I completely have faith in to be a left guard and completely demoralized my faith, at least through one game. So he's going to have to step it up big time. Or just fucking just act like a normal guard, man. We can't have this. And the Falcons' defensive tackles weren't anything great. We could even look them up. But right now, after what I mean, the Colts, uh, uh quarterback by Mateer are just great. Like I even think that I was saying in the game we could sweep Rookie of the Year offense and defense. Tony Rojas at inside backer, and then our tight end, Lucky. But then but I probably thought too soon because I'm sure there's a lot of quarterbacks starting in the league right now, and we could look at that. But first, let's look at um, before we get into our matchup. Let's take a look at the Falcons roster just to refresh my memory on their defensive tackle situation, who Icky was going up against. Nothing special. Horo just took his lunch, man. I think this guy had 2 sacks against Icky. Maybe Icky got credited for sacks that he should, but dude, he's on my shit list. All right. What else are we gonna? Let's see. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. So, let me go over the changes I did. I stole a practice squad player to back up at guard, and then I signed a free agent right tackle, Jawan Taylor, just to be that third tackle. So, nothing special there. Just needed someone to come play a role for us. Hopefully, we don't need him. But, you know, hey, every season has its challenges. Let's look at that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go down. I think the Bucks have some pretty damn good. So last year was Arvell Reese. Let's refresh our memory here. There's Arvell Reese, 88 overall, Mike linebacker, and then Sammy Brown. Holy fuck, at will, 84 overall. Eli Stowers, tight end. Who's the fucking Panthers? Oh, it looks like they got Tommy Tremble. Ruben Owens at halfback. London Humphreys. Jamil Johnson. It looks like they got themselves some youngins. Looks like Avery Johnson got injured for how long? Oh, he's week to week. But he ain't playing anyways, man. So we're gonna look at their depth chart. Okay, of course Baker Mayfield, Clayton Tune. Yeah, so it looks like he was just good enough to be the backup. Start developing. Of course, Bucky Irving. Who, by the way, we just shut down Bijan Robinson, man. Penix had more rushing yards. That was fun. That was actually a fun game to watch. Buka, McMillan, Stephon Diggs. Okay, so they have a little weakness there. They did sign that center in the offseason. So it looks like left guard is kind of their, if there's a weakness. Vanessa. Diaby, who, again, I say it every fucking time, he's good for at least 1 sack against us. But hey, we got our rookie left tackle now. We'll see. Vita Vea is going to be going up against our second-year guard. Unless he lines up on Icky's side. That could be interesting. And you got Reese, Sammy Brown. Damn, bro, that's a fucking... Ah, man, I gotta say, that's actually kind of fun. A fun challenge. See how they do Winfield. Okay. All right, now for shits, because I didn't really go over this, but I'm kind of curious now. Let's go to quarterback, and let's just see throughout the league. We'll start with the Bucks. Who's starting rookies? Mateer, the Colts. Damn. He had a good game. But I'll say this, man. In past Maddens, like I saw other teams. What was it? Shit, I think it was the Colts, where they drafted Nussmeier, and he was lighting it up at the first part of the season, and it ended up just crashing out. All right, Miami still no. Or was it Miami that drafted Nussmeier in past Maddens? Falcons going with as we saw Penix over Dante Moore. That's cool. You know, that's realistic. Let Dante Moore sit. Oh man. Poor Jags. Poor Trevor Lawrence, dude. Never doing well in Madden. Okay, Jets, as we saw in preseason, are starting Julian Sands, have Mac Jones, and then have Ty Simpson, who I think is worthless. Who I think isn't going to do shit in the league. You know what? He's going to be a journeyman backup. I'm calling it now. I get so tired of these fucking experts thinking they know quarterbacks. It's so ridiculous. And here's the worst part, man. As I talk to myself, no one listens to me. No one listens. I try to tell them. And by the time I'm proven right and they're proven wrong, they're already talking they're hyping up someone else. 2-3 years from now. 1 to 2 years, they're providing excuses. Then when it comes time when the rookie contract is up, then they're fucking like they've totally turned the page and they're just saying, you know, they just act like they never fucking vouched for the kid. That's what pisses me off. Kyler Murray still fucking starting over Fernando Mendoza. Arch starting for the Rams. Oh, look at the Texans, man. Went with Sam Levitt in the middle, I don't know, day 2, day 3 pick. But doesn't look like he's going to be challenging C.J. Stroud anytime soon. And then Mayava. Dude, I'm like happy for the Vikings. Because here's another kid that I was trying to warn people about. And he almost started to make me look bad in his first preseason games. And maybe he might still be something, dude. Like, I ain't fucking Nostradamus or anything, but I just tried to tell everyone that JJ was fucking overrated. He was, at best, a second-round pick. Dude, there's a shit ton of people I'm trying to warn people about. Will Levis, Jimmy Clausen, Bryce Young. Bryce Young is the only one who I've been at times surprised on, proven wrong at times. Fucking Will Levis talked about in the first fucking round. You guys fucking shitting me, bro? Where the fuck are all those defenders now? Where are all those fucking quote-unquote experts that were talking about him being a potential first-round pick? When I was over there with like fucking 14 fucking followers on Twitter basically saying I wouldn't even draft the kid. But if you needed it and you had extra picks, I would give him maybe a third-round grade. And then I predicted, but because the league is stupid, someone will take him in a second. Guess what fucking happened? Stupid. God damn it. Look at the Browns. There you go. I like that pick. I do. All right. Dude, let's do a quick count here. I know it's going to go slow. One. Dude, you know what? There's a faster way, but it's not really a depth chart. 2. 3. 4. 5. 5 rookie starters in the NFL, and there's 2 more that could happen. One of them being the Falcons, and I think the other one being the Raiders. Maybe the Cardinals. Yeah. That could basically take over at some point. Well, I mean, probably won't in Madden, but could if this were real life. Okay, I think I went over everything. Early season game against our division rivals, who are also 1-0. I think we're ready to get this game started. Um, Talked about I stole a guard. Are seeing more trade offers coming from Michael Williams, but I think unless something just kind of wows me, and there's only one guy here I went over in the last video. I just don't. Basically, the Niners gave us Williams for Chuba, and I just don't see it realistic that we're basically going to flip him within weeks. So if someone gives us a shit ton, this is the only one that kind of interests me right now. I just do not think it's that realistic. Now, I think maybe closer to the trade deadline possibly would be somewhat realistic. But I have no problems carrying him on the roster this season, even if we don't play him. He's literally just an investment, and created a roster spot. You know, it was just kind of like a trade a pen for something a little bit more valuable. So we'll see what he can get us later down the road, if anything. I wanted to kind of take a look at the Seahawks cornerback, just for shits and giggles. Bunasan. Okay. So we have decently, some young vets, and you have a future starter with second-year cornerback that they're offering up in trade, 71 overall, good size, speed. I mean, dude, he fits the mold of someone I would go after. But I'm just not. I just don't. I'm literally just sticking with integrity by not making the trade because, okay, I don't know why this guy. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought this was someone else. This guy should be retired. So yeah, they could use Williams here, and they just drafted Dylan Stewart. Whoa. Oh, he's injured. They drafted this guy last year. So they have a couple guys, but 3 are injured. This guy probably doesn't count though, but he's a rookie. How 4 to 8 weeks. So I don't know. Maybe that changes things for me. Maybe that's like somewhat realistic. Maybe we worked with Seattle. If I'm role playing here, maybe we worked with Seattle to get Micah Williams off the Niners to give him ultimately to You know, because they can't trade within the division. I don't know. Hold on a second. See, now I'm thinking that just brought a little bit of more realism to it. Not the whole role playing, but the aspect of, and we need corners, man. Which I don't know, man. I might need to seek. I might need to use a lifeline. Because that's just kind of like, it's kind of weird to me. If, or is it? So they're a little bit bigger names than when we traded a seventh round pick to Seattle for Mike Jackson. Two players that were about to be cut on each team. This is a little different. This is a little bit more high profile. But so, I guess what I was thinking through my mind there was, let's say we did that. Would it had been if we had traded Mike Jackson? If someone called us and said, "Look, man, we got our corners injured. We like Mike Jack. We want to give him more than what you gave Seattle to get him." I don't see it. I think it's possible. So in essence, it's like a three-way trade. The question becomes, should we? I mean, I could do it, no problem, but it's just like, how is it is it cringe to trade Chuba, get Michael Williams? They're the ones that offered it. I didn't fuck it. I didn't. You know, I would have been stuck with Chuba, or I could have cut him. They're the ones offered it. Michael wasn't even starting for them, and now Seattle could easily start him even without the injuries. They wouldn't start him here. They would start him here, left edge, and just bring in Lawrence at. How about this? How about this? Let's do this, because I could pull the trigger right now. Let's do this. Let's say if their scheme is a 4-3, I say we go with it. I say we don't fucking. We could wait. Oh, it's a 3-4. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that fits, man. All right, I say we wait then. If before the trade deadline, um, yeah, we'll wait. Because here's the other thing: we just got two guys fucking put on IR in one game, and I had to go in and change the injury frequency. If it doesn't do anything, because if the mod CPU versus CPU gameplay mod is overshadowing anything I do, because it basically has its own settings, then I don't know, man. We're gonna have to figure something out. But let's get this game going. I think we're gonna go all black on this one. And if we lose, we're going back to the silver pants. Monday Night Football.
Following presentation of the National Football League.
The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. They signed staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. On the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion, and he's in total control. Well,
oh, damn, we're going deep. And he's got him. Oh, no, he doesn't. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
I didn't see that safety back there.
That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Didn't matter, apparently. We don't get a lot of those jump balls. That was nice, man. They said, fuck your fucking linebackers.
Right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone.
I want to see Jonathan Brooks run over Sammy Brown, Arvell Reese, all
this
of them.
game today. Boy, do I love that.
Our first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He didn't get by Reese on that one.
What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in.
Look at Fletcher go.
Really add this step and be a better team, and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Young working from the gun. Pass cut by Brooks. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Panthers making their red zone debut here. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Young. Throw finds Mitchell Evans. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd down run with Brooks.
Nice.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Gain of 6. That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Brooks. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane.
You got Harbor, bro. You had him.
And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Dude, he's 6'5". Throw it up.
Here.
What the fuck are you fucking doing?
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see
Dude, he had
this
a
all year
6'4"
long. This new kickoff
and a
rule
6'5" guy on the right side there,
now
and
coming out
fucking
to the
just.
35-yard line. It affects the data and the
That's the one thing I don't like about the Panthers offense, man. They never take advantage of their size.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able
They
to
don't
give him
let
a lead.
the receivers go moss him.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive.
All right, man,
They're
let's see
brought
how
up by
Baker does
former
against
#1
this
pick who
somewhat
always
revamped
plays with energy and
defense.
passion, Baker
More
Mayfield.
experienced,
There's just
faster.
certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their
Defensive
name
player
and
of
just
the year and
adjectives,
Odafe
attributes
Oweh
pop up right away.
led the
Baker
league in
Mayfield,
sacks.
scrappy,
Tony Rojas.
tough, a will to win. I'm not
There you go.
surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Ooh, and I forgot about Jordan
The Panthers
Davis.
are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these 2 play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to
manhandled
make a
that
stand
guard.
right here on 3rd down and finish off a
And
brisk
I think
3
that
and
was
out
the
to begin the
weakness in
game.
their offensive line, too. All right, who
It's
we
a
got on
dime
the
look
field
defensively
here?
from the Panthers. 3rd down coming.
Looks like a standard. I don't know why they're putting fucking Rojas up.
Here he goes.
DB's
3rd and
ass.
long.
Oh, that was ugly.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Young. Stays upright. He can run it.
Slide, you stupid shit!
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So what happens, Bryce, talk to me. What happens if
There's
you
a
get injured?
reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
This is your 5th year option year right here.
On 1st down, they'll run. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps
You're about
the feet
to
moving. Gains
basically
3.
your agent is about to send us an invoice for a lot of fucking money.
Looking to throw. Young.
I mean, I'm okay with it, bro.
Complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I don't necessarily have an issue with you being gone for a year, going into free agency, and no one signing you because
On 1st down,
you're
here
fucking,
comes Brooks.
your hip's broken.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18.
I've got
Good
backup
result there,
plans.
15 yards and a 1st.
That could save you some salary cap space. And then I could fucking pick you up when you're healed up.
Lone back gets the handoff. Saw the lane, hit it quick.
Dude, I don't
called
think
out a
this
gain of
league
7.
is ready.
Nicely
Oh,
done.
you shitting me right now?
Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
Swear to God. Better not be walking to that locker room, bro.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. On the give, it's Brooks. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Yeah, that's another thing to think about. What if I need to keep Michael Williams in case I need to trade for a guard or something? Yeah, I think that's, I'm glad I didn't pull that trigger now.
They'll try and punch it in.
Come on, Fletcher, get in there, bro.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
Why? Why would they do
After using
that?
an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Nice.
He runs it across. Touchdown. The Panthers stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Panthers go up 10-zip here in the first. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. First and 10, it's Mayfield.
Ooh.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of
Ransom,
midfield.
you better fucking figure out how to wrap the fuck up.
And a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Tampa Bay.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Right back to Irving now.
Oh. That was just a good,
taken down
that wasn't on
as he
our
takes
guy.
this to
That
the
was just a
38.
good cut.
And gain 11 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First down, Buccaneers.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears.
Nice.
Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Design quarterback run here.
Nice.
That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Panthers countering with a dime package here. Third down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Third and long, Mayfield.
Nice.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Shut the fuck up, McMillan.
No look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Madden on to punt. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
See, I would like them to play action.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Yard gain on good for a Panthers first down.
Again, it's Brooks. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
30-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Young throwing here.
Going
Puts
deep
him
again.
This one, right side.
Oh,
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
why do we
There's the
have...
importance of staying in phase as a
Mac
defender.
balls.
He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Running right side by McMillan. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Little off center as man just couldn't adjust to it.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He tucks it and takes off. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 19 yards. And a Buccaneer first
You know,
down.
these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Throw right side. Caught by Smith. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Spears trying this straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 from the 32. Baker now. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Nice.
Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out
Decline.
first before we can lock that in. Now, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Mayfield from the gun, 3rd down.
Patrick fucking Payton, baby.
In trouble, and they bring him down again.
7th round pick.
And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line line to bring up 4th down.
Oh, I forgot to look at their kicker.
Get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league.
Punting it.
Today,
They're punting
it's a
it.
tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The Carolina offense headed out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Running once more with Brooks.
Oh my goodness. That was nice.
Just after he crosses the 50. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Here's the lone back on the handoff.
That was not good.
Defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Get it, go, go, go. This is your chance, XL. It's your chance.
They're going to keep moving
Damn
forward,
it, bro.
Brock,
If you would have had
down
your
inside
feet under
the
you, you
opposing
would have
30.
fucking been gone, I think.
They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Panthers 1st down.
It's raining, though. He slipped.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be stopped. But
I'm
not
telling you,
before he
bro,
gets
this
him
league
all
ain't
the way
ready
down
for
to that
fucking
15-yard line.
Jonathan Brooks and Mark
That's
Fletcher.
going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. From the red zone now. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And this one does not go far. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2.
Beautiful.
He's
Who's
got
that?
it. He has the Carolina
Allen?
touchdown. The Panthers making a 16-point ball game.
Damn, bro. 4-string running back.
So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdout.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
17. Buccaneers, nothing.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming here from the 12. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
for him. This one makes it third down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Baker now from the gun.
Fuck,
Downfield, he's got
Here we
McMillan.
go. Here we fucking go
And
with
this
the
one
third
works
down and long
beautifully as they're going to get
conversions.
forward to their own 45.
Gain of 26 yards. And a first down.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Third down. Here's Mayfield. That one complete to Diggs.
Another third down.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
What kind of
First down,
formation is this?
Tampa Bay.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Complete to Jonnu Smith.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 7. First down, Buccaneers.
From the red zone on first. That one's complete over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Baker now off the play fake. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Irving trying to run for the first. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Here we go. It's Mayfield.
Oh,
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young.
What the fuck is that, man?
Completed to his running back.
Come on, bro. This is a 2-minute drill.
This one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long.
Get rid of it. Thank you. Get upfield.
Looking
Thank
right,
you.
And he finds him. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Young working from the gun. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
I'll take holding over giving him sacks, bro. Just not all the time.
Out of the gun, Young.
Get up.
He's got him. That's McMillan. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 12 brings up second down.
Again, it's Young. Connecting on the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And dose of the hurry up here. Young on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 5.
Sticking to the air, it's Young.
Nervous, bro. Oh,
that's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. On play action, here's Young. He stays up, but there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack.
Should have made the decision. Run it or chuck it.
Now it's Young.
Come on, dude. You got
fucking... out of trouble.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow.
Stepping up, and he's going to run. Thank you. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down.
Dude, how come he can fucking break sacks, but Leno
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Past the line, he's going to run for it.
Really?
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
I don't know what's wrong with this shit.
That's another Panthers 1st down.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch. So it's going to be a completion to the 25.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25.
Better get up there and fucking spike that ball, dude, if you don't get out of bounds.
1st down, Young. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Why didn't you dive for it?
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Young looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
He's starting to struggle against the
yards to go.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the 2nd best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Here's a design run. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. Return
You know,
starts
we're
at the
going to give
9.
it a shot to watch the weekly recap after this.
And he's brought down
It was
just beyond that
getting frozen
25-yard
on
line.
me.
Tampa Bay sending
It would
its
show the
offense
replays
out to
in the
begin
last
the third
game. It
quarter.
would like
Haven't come
load
up
it
with an
up.
answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0.
Maybe things have been fixed now.
First down, here's Baker. Chased out
There
to
you go,
his
DB.
right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. 2nd and 10. Need something
That
positive
counts.
here.
It's second down.
They kick the running back in motion. Baker now from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Intended for
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Oh,
That
nice
one is
hit.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd down now. They need 7.
a 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 30.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That one gains 7.
Does teammate
And that's
even
good
have
for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
A 1-yard
Screen.
pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Oh,
Can't
dude.
connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Looking for Teterola McMillan that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Carolina
put
in
it
punt
into the end
formation. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep.
The Bucs take over.
Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down throw here, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka, and now it's 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing again is Baker. Finds the in route complete. And his play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 15 yards. And a first down.
Irvin here from the gun. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Offense up to the line
4
fast.
yards. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Mayfield now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
There we go, Cam Jackson.
And the defense
That is his first sack of his career.
Ahead of fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. A carry by Brooks to start the drive.
Oh my goodness.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. To the air on first down, Young.
Come on,
That one is
Coker.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Supposed to catch those. And why aren't
The
you doing
incomplete
that
pass.
with
Here
T-Mac?
comes 2nd and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. 3rd and long. They're going to throw.
Hold. Hold.
Oh!
Oh.
But a great defensive play to jar it loose.
Damn it.
Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone
This
set
is
for the
a little
punt.
bit better to
And they
be
can
able to
really
set
use a good one here.
kick it deep.
Here come the Bucks on offense now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First call here coming from the shotgun. It's an option right that begins this drive.
Oh, he's going to take some hits.
Now a hit,
And he fumbled.
Mayfield loses
And
the
it's on the
ball.
ground.
Picked
That's
up by the
legit.
Panthers. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, where one defender
That's
failed,
legit.
Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle,
Gotta
but the
learn how to
next
spin that
guy
ball, though.
not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot.
Oh, he
Right,
might
he's
be
got
down.
great
God
what they
damn it.
call
I thought that
contact
was-
balance to absorb it and keep going.
I thought it was on its
But that
way out.
second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's
no,
already been
it's
built
legit.
as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
That's Evans making the catch outright.
Evans, you gotta
He has it
fucking
down to the
lower that
8-yard
shoulder,
line on the
man.
play. Offense is set. This
You
is 2nd and 2.
gotta run some fuckers over.
Young to throw it. He brings it in. And they don't get any help on this
You got
second down.
excellent
He
fucking
is
tight
out
end over
right
there.
along the line, so no gain.
How can I be fucking fighting for you to be rookie of the year when you do
On
shit like
3rd and
that?
1, here's Young. Fights off the pressure. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. Has it at the 11. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. They give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Come on!
Back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. First and 10 from the 32. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second down, another run by Brooks. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Catch made over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. This finds Smith. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Irving, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 3.
Now Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They've got first down here from the 36.
Complete to Tache Spears.
Mayfield will look to throw. Steps up and he's running with it. Now hit Mayfield loses the ball.
Oh, dude, did he pick it up with one hand? Where are you going?
And that return loses a chunk, actually, but they still win the snap as they take it away on the fumble. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back now, pressure coming. It's going to be caught by Evans. And defenders arriving
Dude,
in
how did we
support
get
to
back to
finish
this
him off
fucking
at the
short
line.
yard passing bullshit?
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on third down. Shotgun snap now to Young.
There you go, Mark Fletcher Jr.
And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You don't have to snap it.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. On the move, past the 40. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Running once more with Brooks. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
4 yards. And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Brooks. Breaks the tackle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Nice
He
catch,
has the
XL.
Carolina touchdown.
There
The
you go.
Panthers continue piling it on here in the 4th.
That'll get you a new contract.
Xavier Legette with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. So a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Did we bench starters?
He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Damn, 2 people rushing.
And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here in his 2nd down and 18. Baker now from the gun. The catch is made near the edge. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's a gain of 4.
3rd and long, Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
14.
And that sure altered the throw.
Don't let him get it. Oh, nice.
And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Brooks on the give, headed right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young.
That's you, Icky. That isn't even Vita Vera. What the hell? You thought I was fucking around, didn't you? You know what? Hold on. I mean, you got 14 pancakes, but you give up 2 fucking sacks? Damn, bro. How am I supposed to justify this shit, man? Is there anyone else I want to take out?
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down. Hands off here for Brooks.
3rd and 19.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets 2 out of it, but it's going to be 4th down. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Baker now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Mayfield to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Mayfield set to pass. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds with a huge gain here, but wait just a second. That huge gain might not stand. We've got a 1st and 20. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
We see this all the time. The #1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
If you go for it on 4th down, it's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On the give, it's Brooks. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the 1st. Ball down to the 26. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
I don't like this formation.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
Okay.
Short pass brought in.
I like it if it's a pass.
The 13-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Get one more.
The tackle made at
Slant
the
to
12-yard
T-Mac.
line.
Young working from the gun.
Oh, whatever the fuck that
Oh, put
was.
way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
A 29-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through, and the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This taken from the 12. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. New set of downs for them from the 31.
I thought I put in Princely for Owen.
First down throw here, Mayfield. Fires right away, but incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that'll bring... Second.
Yeah. Yeah. The fuck's going on? What the fuck are they doing? Oh, maybe, okay. Maybe Princely's on like kickoff coverage or something. Oh, there he is.
The tight end going in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a dime look defensively from the Panthers. 3rd down coming. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one complete to Diggs.
I want to see a pick, man.
The first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. Complete to Stephon Diggs.
Baker throwing again. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Finds the in route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Once more, it's Mayfield. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield.
Nice. Oh, fumble too.
Picked up by the Panthers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Looking at a shutout.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Panther offense headed out to the field. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers moments away from a 2-0 start. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him.
Why the fuck do they put Will at edge rusher?
Into traffic, complete. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
What is this weird fucking defense?
A gain of 16 yards.
Mayfield now from the gun. He's got Smith again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Baker now from the gun. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up to the 44. So the Panthers pick up the win here.
Shutout, baby.
And they're stacking momentum
Defense
right away
coming
this season
along.
as they begin the year 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
Seaton, bro. Oh, dude, do I want to fucking bench him? Like, not even start? You know what? I think I need to try it. Ooh. All right, let's look at this first. Okay, because he got 2 fumble recoveries and a sack. Tyreek Hill with the Raiders. Holy shit, what the fuck was that? Oh, okay. Thought it said for Puka. 213 receiving yards, and I saw 178 before I closed. I was like, did you get rushing yards too? What the hell? Look at us, man. Points a game, 1.5. Pass, yeah, dude, we're looking pretty damn good. Let's see what if anything's changed here. Seattle's still on the board. Well, pretty much the same. That's some trash, bro. Oh, okay. You're thinking that we need a tackle, huh? I'll be honest. If he was a superstar, I would consider it. Well, it doesn't make sense, dude. Bryce is just not earned to get cut or traded. Oh shit. 31 years old though. That ain't gonna work. Eh, just curious, man. Just window shopping. Jonathan Brooks leading the league in rushing yards. Mateer had he had over 400 the first game, so Cam Ward showing up, and then Tennessee's looking for Bryce Young. Let's look at uh-oh. As the Fernando Mendoza experiment began. Ooh, Seahawks struggling, man. Oh, that happened during our game? Because he was out there. I didn't see him go to the locker room either. dude. I wonder if they're a little happy that they got Chuba now. But then maybe, he's only week to week. That's fine. God, dude, this one right here. I'm telling you, dude, Icky giving up sacks hurts more than this one does. It's that fucking turf tipper. Alright, that'll do this one. 2-0, baby. 2-0. Everyone else is 1-1 in the division. When do I'm wondering when the rankings start for the yearly awards. Alright, that'll do it for this one.